Hi, I'm Ryan with the Talos Tech team, and I'm here with the Talos T60X, and I'm here to show you how to fly this drone in manual mode. So, right now we have the drone on, we also have the remote on. So, first thing you want to do, you're going to start on this home screen right here. You want to press begin, and typically you'll start off in route mode, but just to go back into manual mode, you get in the top left, you just press this, and into manual mode. Now, in this tab, we can see the flow rate. You can adjust that. This is the initial flow rate from when you initially press the button to spray, which I'll show you later. It's just to kind of like set so you don't have to be constantly kind of like adjusting it as you're flying. So we can set this, it's like the max is 3.7 or 3.17. And I have the spray droplet size to the smallest for right now. And you can go down to 20 micrometers, but that's with the Orchard kit and with the additional spray nozzles, so that'll be a different video. But yeah, so now in the second tab, there's the flight tab. Here, you can adjust the return to home speed when you press the home button. And you can also adjust the altitude. And then here are your obstacle avoidance measurements that you can turn on. We can just leave this as is. And going over to look at the controls, typically on the most American controllers and by default, the wheel will be in mode 2. So the left stick is going to be for ascending, descending when you pull up or down, and then if you want to turn the drone, so if you want to turn left or right, you would turn the stick left or right. And then on the right stick, that's for movement. If you want to move forward, you move the stick up, backward, you move the stick down, left, move the stick left, right, you move it right. Now to take off, all you have to do is just press down on the sticks and in, and begin takeoff.
Stand back at a safe distance. Take off. Aircraft on ground.
Now, as I said earlier, the left stick is to control altitude, so you want to move the stick up to move up. And then right stick is for movement, so I'll move it away. And we can leave it right there. So again, just to go over the controls again, the right stick is for movement, so if you want to move right, move the drone right. Want to move left, move the drone left. And then forward, push forward. And backward, you push backward. And the left stick, up to ascend, down to descend. If you want to turn left, move left, or if you want to turn right, push right. Now in this mode, since this is manual, everything will be pretty much by user control. So to spray, you'll want to press this orange record button right here. That's to begin the spraying, which I hope you pick up. But we are spraying at 50 micrometers. This is at the max, so it's like 3.17 gallons per acre. And if you want to adjust that, let's say in the top right, you can go to settings and you can see sprayer. And here you can see pretty much all of your real-time data. So right now we are spraying at 3.18 gallons per minute. Now, if I want to adjust that, there's a dial right here, right under the record button. You can just move it. To the right is up, to the left is down. So pretty much you push it down and you begin lowering that flow rate. And you can basically lower it to the lowest it can really go, which is around 1 gallon, or probably less, like around half a gallon, I believe. But yeah, you can adjust it with that. Here you can also see the pump speeds. So if you see any kind of if you believe there's like any anomaly between both of the sprayers, like something's out of sync or something, you could see the rotation speed here. And then now we can push it back up and it begins increasing that flow rate. And here you can also see the amount sprayed as well. So right now we already sprayed 3 gallons. And it also tells us right here, since this is blocked, how much is in the tank left. So now we are back at our max, so 3.18. All right, and that's essentially how to fly in manual mode. That's all the information really that most people will take care of and use. And to return to home, you don't have to manually fly it back and land it yourself, although you do have that option. You can just press and hold the home button.
Aircraft returning to home. Task paused.
Once you're done, it'll give you this view of pretty much, you can resume, you can end. This is just if you want to continue flying, like let's say you're taking a temporary pause and you want to continue later, you can just do like a quick resume or quick end. But for right now, we can just end. So, end task. And now you get a summary of everything you sprayed and everything you did. So that's about it with manual mode. There's some additional options, but those are the fundamentals that you really need to know to fly manual. But yeah, again, I'm Ryan with the Talos Tech team. I'm here with the T60X, and that is how you fly in manual mode.